Hello, you guys, and welcome to your weekly Leo love reading for the week of August 30th, 2020. And your weekly love reading song for this week is going to be Friends, most famously known by me and many others by Shrek and Donkey. Okay, I'm all alone. There's no one here beside me. My problems have all gone. Da, 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 da. That one, yes, that one. So if you choose to find it, you can find it in Shrek, or you can find it by numerous other people who sang it. I personally chose the one that I know. But anyway, I chose this song because it perfectly fits your love reading. Leo, I'm sorry to say you're feeling very alone in the world right now, and it's nobody's fault but your own, okay? You have to let people in. You have to ask for help and let people know where they can help you and how they can do it, or how to show you that they care. Because if you don't express these feelings, nobody can read your mind. Okay, you guys, I really hope you enjoy your love reading, and here it goes right now. Hello, Leos, and welcome to your weekly love reading for the week of August 30th, 2020. And we are going to just go ahead and jump straight into it, okay? Sorry, I was trying to make sure that I wanted to use these ones because this is another new deck that I'm just starting to use. But just a little heart shuffle. This one I deal in love. This is August 30th, 2020. Organize my life just a little bit. Okay, I still kind of got a heart. Still worked out. All right, so your overall energy is going to be the 10 of Cups in reverse. And that's a little rough because that's complete unhappiness. You're not in a happy energy, Leo, and I'm sorry to say that, but things just have not been working right now. You're gonna feel like hurt. You're feeling like you've been impaled in this fucking thing and it's going everywhere but where you want it to go, which is out of you, okay? And I'm sorry to hear that. But let's see if we can get some clarity on the situation and put it behind us, okay? I like to start from the top, but it's just a lot going on. You got the 2 of Cups, so it's a love thing. You're feeling like it's just not right. Something's going on with your love life. That's what's at the top of things. Right here with your Queen of Cups. Those are your 2 top cards. I'm just deciphering this a little differently because it's a different spread than I normally do because you guys got a crap ton going on right now. But got your Queen of Cups in reverse, you got your 2 of Cups right side up. So this is who you feel like you're meant to be with. This is the person that you feel like is meant for you. You feel like she or he or them are everything. And nothing is working with you to put you together. I mean, you may already be together, but something's trying to pull you apart. You feel like something is just trying to keep y'all apart and you don't understand it. And it's getting the best of your emotions, to be quite honest with you. It's driving you fucking insane. But let's keep going. Because you got the 8 of Cups coming up. Okay, you're going to find the light. Okay? There's literally light in the darkness. And that's why I love this card, because the first time I saw it, I was like, damn, look at her. She's like finding light in the dark. Like literally, if you look close enough, you can see the 2 eyes in her. And she's just finding her guiding light. And that's what you have to listen to. You have to find that voice inside your conscience, which is what a lot of people call it, that speaks sense into you. Because sometimes our emotions get the best of us and it causes a lot of the issues that we feel like are just being thrown at us. So Leo, I'm gonna need you to take a step back before you start, because like I did when I got all these cards for you, I was like, fuck, it's a lot. Just take a step back, reevaluate, move some shit around, and we can figure it out from there. Okay? But we're gonna keep going. Here you got the Nine of Pentacles, okay? That's about finding your happy place. And you don't have one right now. Look at her. Like, she's just in fucking bliss. And she's spinning out of control. And she's cool with it. But you're not cool with it. You're like, this shit needs to stop. I'm getting sick. Fucking hate spinning. Stop it. But it's cool. Stop. Chill out. We get it. You need to make things stop. And I don't mean that in a negative way, like offering yourself some crazy shit like that. What I mean is, you need to find your happy place to slow things down. And I don't mean an outlet of drugs or alcohol. I mean maybe meditation, maybe exercise, maybe music. There are numerous ways to clear your mind and find your happy place. And it just completely depends on what kind of person you are and what's your preference. But I think that it benefits you greatly to find some way to find your happy place and get your balance back. Next, you got the Seven of Cups here. Okay. And it doesn't give me the normal vibes that it does, because normally this is a mourning card, and I don't feel like you've lost it yet to mourn it. I feel like you're mourning what you haven't lost yet, because literally I just feel like she's worried. Like, fuck, look at my fish, you know? Flip it right side up so you can see it. She just looks more concerned to me, because in my other deck this is more of a mourning card, but right now it's not giving me a griefy vibe. It's giving me, shit, what am I gonna do if they get hurt? What if I do? What am I gonna do if I lose a fish? You know, that's what it's giving me, like anxiety, frustration, fear, all of that. It's not giving me sadness at all. Okay, the world cosmosis is what we got next. Okay. Okay. Next, you guys got the world cosmosis. Okay, so the world is just everything has its season and its reason. Okay, every year has to end. Every turn of the earth has to come to an end, and that's where you're at right now. You're reaching that point whether you're trying to figure out if it's a new end or a brand new beginning, but that's completely up to you, whether you can find this happy place and this serenity within yourself, or if unfortunately by chance you can't and it ends up a new ending. But that's completely up to you and how you choose to carry this situation going forward. Okay? Moving on. You guys have the Justice. It's all about finding your balance. Like, look at her. It almost gave me Exorcist vibes, you know, when I saw it. Like I saw just losing your shit, like, you know? And you gotta find your peace. Because at the end of the day, the pen is always mightier than the sword. And it's always about how you get your point across. It's not about what you say, but how you say it. That'll make sense when you're ready to say it. Okay? Next, you got the Four of Voices, which is the Four of Swords. Okay, the Four of Swords. Sorry, I don't know why my brain just stopped. The Four of Swords is a need for rest and relaxation. You need to take a step back and find your happy place, Leo, because everything's pulling you in a million directions and you're kind of losing your shit. It's time to really refocus your energy and just take a mental moment, okay? It's not as bad as it seems, but with a clear perspective, you can come back and step in and reevaluate things better, okay? Moving on. You have the Emperor in reverse, okay? For Emperor, he looks like he's on top of the world, right? But he's really upside down, okay? He's not much of an emperor right now. He's not running anything, okay? The kingdom is in chaos if the emperor's not doing what he's supposed to do. And that's where it is, because king of the castle, person I'm talking to, you know, that's you, this is you. Things are out of whack because you're out of whack. And until you get yourself realigned with your way of life, nothing else is going to be in line with you. You can't say get on board or get left at the station on the way off the station. You know, it's all about how you do things. So reevaluate your approach to situations. That's what we're going to start with. Which is hilarious because awakening, that's your next card. It's time to have that awakening. It's time to open your eyes and actually embrace these changes and figure out where to start. Because if you want this situationship to continue, it's probably in your best interest that you reevaluate your situationship, if you know what I'm saying, because you do. Okay, moving on. The Muse of Voices. For some reason, I'm going to tell you what I saw. I'll show you to you. I saw a storm, okay? You see here with the clouds over here? They're like wings, but I more so saw storms. But I saw the two of them kind of working in sync with each other to push the storm away. Like, go, you're not welcome here, you know? And that's what you guys have to do as a relationship. It's your job to work together and to weather these storms together. And that's what I get from this card, because the muses are actually a creative card that the creator added to the deck, which are from my interpretation. So that's how I interpreted it for you guys. You guys actually have to work together to weather the storm, because if you want to get through it, you have to do it together. And if you don't, you need to separate and put the storm behind you, because it's not serving either of you. Moving on. You got the Page of Pentacles, okay? It's all about doing financially, okay? You guys have to learn how to make your finances work together for the benefit of you both. And if it's not for the benefit of you both, then it's not going to work. You have to think about everybody, not just yourself. This is a team effort. And that's where people fault in relationships. They feel like one has to do where the other should or can't. And whereas that's true, it's not your place not to try. Okay? The page has to put in the effort because he knows the least. Okay? This is your turn to shine. Show me you learned something. Moving on. Queen of Cups. Right side up. Okay? She gave me straight away like real shit vibes. Like she's not to be fucked with vibes. Even though my other deck, that's my Queen of Swords, she's giving me just immense power. Like she's not playing around. She's not here for the shits and giggles. She wants you to get your shit together. Like she's on a path, and if you're not with it, you're behind it. Or you're off it completely. Like that face I gave you, that was her. Like that was get with it or get left behind. Like no bullshit. Okay, moving on. Six of Pentacles. Okay, you guys, it's all about blossoming. It's about growth. You guys have to learn how to grow together or you're going to grow apart, okay? Which is oddly never how I read that, but look at her. She's in bliss. She's giving off energy. She's giving vibes. And she's giving it all to these plants up in the sky. So you guys have to give the energy that you want to receive, okay? And the energy you're giving off, Leo, is negative. It's negative, it's unproductive, and it's stagnant. And until you change it, that's where your life is going to reside. And it's completely up to you to change that energy, because nobody's going to change this energy that you're putting off but you. And last but not least, I find this card to be crazy because it's another Muse card. But when I first saw it, I saw this little girl, right? She's got these two guardians guiding her down this path. But all I could notice how alone she was on this long walk. And that's kind of where you are right now, Leo. You're just feeling like you're all alone and there's no one here beside you. That's going to be a song. Your problems have all gone. I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh at the song because I've been doing these songs, but the song choice is exactly how you feel like there's no one here beside you. And in reality, there's no one there because you push them away. So just because you can't see them, but she can, doesn't mean that they're not there. Okay? Guardian angels have the ability to hide in the most peculiar places. All right, and before I let you guys go, we're going to get you guys some guidance cards before we get chatted. Let's get you some wisdom messages from my Leos in love for the week of August 30th, 2020. You just keep giving me one in my hand, like. I'm gonna do one more, because I just think that's crazy. Okay, there we go. Some flyers. Okay, guys. The extra, guys. Like, you wanted flyers? You got flyers, okay? So. Just like you're reading, a little bit extra, a lot going on, but we'll get through this. Do one at a time, Leo. It wasn't what I was expecting, but it was clearly what you needed. So here I am to give it to you. First card is strength, okay? There is no weakness in strength is what you've been taught, but there is weakness in strength. Showing weakness in taking help from others or asking for help when you need it, there's no shame in that. You have to be able to show others you're weak, because other than that, how will they know that you need help? There's strength in asking for help. You just have to be able to see that. Got a whole half a deck here. Risk. It's time to take a risk, you guys. It's time to take a leap of faith and make a change that you didn't think that you could. Loyalty. All right, you guys, your next card is loyalty. Okay? So be mindful of those who show loyalty to you, because loyalty is a rare treat. Okay? It's not something that is expected of people. It's something that is earned of people. And if you earn loyalty from someone, be careful to not take it for granted. That's what I wanted to say. Listening. And I don't mean listening with your ears, listening with your mind, listening with your subconscious, okay? Because your subconscious is telling you things, Leo, and you haven't been listening, and it's time to open your ears and your third eye and start to listen, okay? Because these messages are here for your well-being, not for anybody else's. Okay? Invisible. You may feel invisible, Leo, but everybody sees what you're doing. Just because you don't see anybody looking at you, don't mean they're not looking. Chaos, okay? You guys have to find control in your chaos. Okay? A tornado is only a storm if it touches down, right? If it starts to break shit up. So don't let it break anything. Don't let this situation break you. Keep the pieces together, figure out what you're going to do, and move on. Because if you don't let it break you, there's no chaos. It's just a bad day. Individuality. Embrace your individuality. Embrace what makes you unique. Because who you are, and once you embrace it, makes it a lot easier to live the life that you lead. Because a lot of people hide small pieces about who they are to make other people happy. In reality, it only makes you miserable. So why do it? Embrace who you are so you can embrace happiness. Fragment. All the pieces of you make you who you are. Okay, just because you forget a piece or you choose to try to leave it in the past doesn't mean you left it. If you never deal with it, it'll still linger in the shadows. Confidence. Confidence is important, okay? I can't tell you how many relationships fall apart because somebody feels like somebody does something, okay? But self-confidence or confidence in oneself or one's relationship is the key to it surviving, okay? Because if you don't feel like it's going to survive, then it's doomed from the jump, okay? Which is your next card, Hope. Hope is important, okay? Even in the darkest nights, a little hope of light means a lot, okay? You just have to find your light in the tunnel, okay? Your light at the dark of the tunnel, that piece of hope that's going to push you through the situation. You need to find that piece and hold on to it like your life depends on it, because life as you know it does. Obedience. Okay? Listen to the voice. Listen to what's talking to you at night. Listen to the thoughts in your head that are telling you things need to change and things need to get better, because they won't lead you astray. And last but not least, self-worth, Leo. You're worth something and you just need to know it, okay? Embrace your self-worth, because if you don't, nobody else will, okay? I really hope you guys enjoyed your reading. And if you didn't, that's cool too, because you can come back next week for a chance at a better deal. But before I let you guys go, I do want to remind you to like my Instagram and my Facebook pages for your chance to participate with one free question on Live Tarot Tuesdays. Okay, you'll walk away with some information and hopefully a question too. My Instagram page is @NoCutCards_tarot and my Facebook page is @NoCutCards. I can't wait to see you guys there.